Pete, you've got 3 runners in the Orr Stakes on Saturday. First off, Typhoon Tracy. Can she defend her title?
Yeah, I think so. Very pleased with her. She's prepped up well. I was disappointed that she didn't win first up, but I was very pleased with her effort on the night. So I think back to 1400, weight for age on a home track. The race looks made to order. So, we're in no excuses territory.
How do you assess how she's going now compared to 12 months ago?
I thought leading into a first up run she's going every bit as good. I wanted to run her in the 1200 because she was sort of prepped up for the Cox Plate in the spring, and I thought I'd trained a bit of the speed out of her, and that race was sort of to blow the cobwebs off and get her back into sprinting mode, and it's certainly done the trick, and her work's been super since.
She may have been beaten first up, but she closed well and her sectionals were good?
Yeah, exactly. Another 20-30 yards she ran straight past a couple of handy horses, so she's drawn to get a lovely run. Luke can just sort of take his time in getting across, and whether he wants to take the race up or sit outside Dan's Island, Doubtful Jack, or wherever, I think he's got plenty of options.
Fields are out yesterday, and the early money's been for the stablemate Doubtful Jack.
Well, I suppose the weather is the wild card, and although I haven't taken it up with the owners just yet, I would suggest that if a heavy track did present itself, I would probably certainly be reluctant to run Typhoon Tracy under those conditions. As you saw in the spring, she failed in the mares race on the heavy, so she doesn't need racing to keep her up to the mark. We could quite easily pull her out and wait for the futurity.
Doubtful Jack, is he up to beating her?
Set weight under the weight for age conditions. If a decent track prevails, no.
Okay. What about the Macau Horse of the Year, Lawanyat Forever, debuts for you?
Yeah, a little bit of a left fielder. He's trained up beautifully for the race. He's done everything we've asked of him since he's been here. He looks super. His work's been first rate, indicating that he is a Group 1 horse. The 16 barrier, obviously a big concern, first run for us, so it's a little bit wait and see with him. I'd say we'll probably ride him a little bit negative and look for him to be strong late.
20 horses in on Saturday, it's a big logistical effort from you.
Yeah, well, at least it's at home, so that makes life a bit easier, but if rain does come, a few of those might stay at home, but I suppose that's a bit of a wild card for everyone. But the 20 runners, that probably comes a lot from missing last week's meeting, and horses need to sort of have a run to get going for the autumn.
With the rest of your runners outside of the Orr Stakes, who are you most looking forward to seeing going around?
Well, the 2-year-olds are always exciting this time of year. Obviously, we're only a fortnight out from Blue Diamond. I think we've got 3 nice colts, although probably not all Blue Diamond horses. Hughel's a very nice unraced, more than ready colt. Fire of London, I think he's probably our leading sires type horse, 1400 metre type, the Encosta de Largo colt. In the fillies division, we've got a newcomer to the stable in Hallowell Bell. She's been stakes placed in Sydney to her only start. She's trialled and worked very well for her. Kick-off for the stable, and One Last Dance is, the second or third favourite for the Blue Diamond's done nothing wrong, 2 from 2, but unfortunately she's drawn the outside barrier again, so hopefully come 2 weeks' time in the Blue Diamond she might be due for a gate. So they're all pretty exciting. Our main Derby horse, probably in Eclair Surprise, resumes in the Autumn Stakes. I couldn't see him winning at 1400, but he'll be strong late. So, nice even team on Saturday.
How does Hallowell Bell measure up against One Last Dance?
Not a lot between them here at home. I would say One Last Dance probably has the experience factor and has probably a little bit of race fitness, but Hallowell Bell's showing us at home that she gets along quite nicely, and they work here together on Tuesday morning. There was very little between them.